Yeah. Bill and I, we're running this show. Digital land, let the blockchain flow. Pod to the cast, we ride the air. NFT dreams like we just don't care. Metaverse wild, like a zombie horde. Earth2 terrain, we're never bored. VeVe collectibles stacking high. Bill and I, we touch the sky. Digital world, we rule this space. NFT riches, we're on the chase. Metaverse dreams, a brand new guide. Zombie and Bill side by side. Yeah. Bill lays down wisdom like it's gold. I'm the zombie breaking every mold. Virtual lands where our roots grow deep. Podcasts alive, we never sleep. Podcast kings in the cyber realm. Forward thinking, we at the helm. Digital land, new frontiers we take. Binary zone that we co-create. Digital world, we rule this space. NFT riches, we're on the chase. Metaverse dreams, a brand new guide. Zombie and Bill side by side. Digital.
Yo.
What's up?
That was really abrupt. Usually it fades out. Sorry about that.
It's like,
it's like, put the brakes on. What's going on?
what's good? What's good?
So, did you get the skin?
I did get the skin.
Okay, good.
Did you get
worried.
the skin?
I logged into Earth2. I was like, oh crap, and I was like the 11th person that got the skin, or a level. Let's see, there was 11 left, and I got one. So
Awesome. Yeah. I got one. I saw your message. Yeah. I got one. I think Wool was in the chat, in the Lone Wolves chat room, and and he just mentioned, hey, by the way, there's a skin, and I was like, oh, I didn't think, because they did another like premiere that that there would be another skin drop at the same exact time, and I'm like, go figure.
Right.
And I was thinking it might have been a new one, but it was another Luna skin, so I only picked up one. I FOMO'd in.
Yeah, I grabbed one. I mean, there's only 250, so right.
To a girly pink dress, I FOMO'd.
Yeah. What is it, bubblegum or cotton candy or something?
YouTube Insight. Dom, Dennis, and Balthron. And Croner. What's up, Croner? Yeah.
Yeah, so Shane's been busy, huh?
Dude, Earth2 is just crushing it. Just crushing it.
I know.
This is what they needed, too. They just needed, like, just the hype train rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not like it doesn't feel like they're trying that. Like, they're just dropping gems after gems after gems.
Yeah.
You know? It doesn't feel fake or forced or anything.
No, and we finally got the essence information we were looking for. You know, that article. Mr. JM just said only just now noticed the skin. I know. I didn't even know.
Did you get one?
It would be nice if we got some kind of alert. I don't know, but
yeah,
you know,
something, right?
I guess right now we're not getting them because, you know, he wants it to be kind of exciting and elusive. I don't know.
Yeah, a little random.
But this is the first one that hasn't sold out. I mean, there's 11 hours left, but
8 left.
Spectrum says 8 left. Okay, it's selling out for sure.
Yeah. I mean, 250, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, why would it not?
It's a little tough though, because it is a female, and we've had 8 or 9 of these of the same character, you know, being a female. I mean, it's primarily, I'd imagine, male.
Dude, I think there's like 36 Luna drops.
Really?
I think so.
That's crazy.
I mean, if you look at the Kissy posted or something, I think she said it was 36, or it's got to be up there, whatever it is. There's all the flags, which were like at least 12, I think. Yeah. And then they had all the different patterns and everything on top of that. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, maybe 30 in the 30s. So, I mean, real good for Earth2, you know, but it's just like, it's a lot of female stuff.
Yeah. And I'm okay with it because I have a bunch of not a bunch, but I have some Kai Young. So I'm assuming that we're not going to get the avatar for Kai Young, or not Kai Young, but Luna. That'd be sweet, but I'm assuming it's just going to go on Kai Young. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting, right?
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I would like the exact look-alike because that would be really cool.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I would, when we talked about that a couple shows ago, I was excited it was going to be some sort of integrated with the show.
Yeah.
Not that I know a lot about the show, but it seemed to be popular.
I watched the first show about halfway through,
Hmm.
and then I got interrupted. I had to go drive one of my kids somewhere or something, and then I haven't continued on, but it actually kind of like sucked me in a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm like, because I have these Earth 2 skins, now I'm invested into the show.
Right.
Yeah.
No to anybody want to promote on Earth 2, it
Yeah,
gets
because
eyeballs.
I can't have people say, you got a Luna skin? That's cool. What's that all about? And then I'm like,
Yeah.
uh, it's a Korean show. I don't know.
Mhm.
I want to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's about this hotel and it's a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly. I was running around all day in the morning at work and showing everybody the video. Can you believe this? Look at this. That's so cool, and kind of, showing off and trying to get people involved a little bit because there's a few people that game and are curious about it.
Yeah.
And it's a little hard to sell a game where there's no real game play.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah.
there's
We're just in the
mechanics.
building phase. Yeah.
Yeah, there's mechanics of a game, and I explained that, but trying to get people to actually put in energy and time
Yeah.
into that is a little difficult. So this was pretty cool.
And it's similar to like Cornucopias, where we've got the land first,
Mhm.
but with Cornucopias, they didn't get to utilize the land yet, and either have we. But the eco sim is kind of like in full swing right now, so that we get the eco sim first before we get the avatars and the running around. Whereas in Cornucopias, you're already running around in the test phase, and then
Mhm.
the eco sim comes after.
Oh, gotcha.
But they did get their coin a lot sooner than we did too.
Mhm. And
But
how's theirs doing?
it's at point like 1.6 cents or something like that. So they're actually trading right around the same range.
Have they been following the market or what?
Well, it's built on the Cardano chain, so
Okay.
when it's dipped down quite a bit from it's almost
Mhm.
at its all-time lows for Cornucopias, but I should
Okay.
say Kopi is the coin.
Mhm.
But its all-time low I think was 0.01. I had a nice purchase. I think I bought like $1,200 worth at 0.017, and it's at 0.016 right now or something like that.
Okay. So not too
Um,
bad.
yeah, and I just wanted a good entry point because
Mhm.
I earned crypto for that from
Mhm.
my land.
Oh,
Um,
gotcha.
I was able to stake the land, so that was something cool that they did. And then so I had I think like 20,000 Kopi or something like that from staking it. But I was like, no, I need a good chunk so that when it does go up, I can I could roll it into something else or just cash out or whatever.
Right. 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 So was that an airdrop?
No, you had to stake it on a site called Drip Drops.
Okay.
Drip Drops is for the Cardano network. And I've had to, you can use Drip Drops for various projects. Like I think I used it for Sunday Swap when I was buying those tokens too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, a lot of projects, they have a lot of similarities, but
Mhm.
Earth2's utility is just, I mean, it's on fire, literally.
Literally burning.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, burning essence. Yeah, I couldn't believe that the amount of essence. I wrote it down. Was it 43,807? Like, geez, that's crazy,
Yeah. How
right?
much did you say? Say that again. What number?
43,807,000 414 to
Yeah. And
be
it's
exact.
also interesting that he said that so far what's been minted out of everything was 430 million ish tokens.
Right, that's
So
been mined or whatever.
minted, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
because you can mine it or take it from someone else. Well,
Mhm.
someone else that I guess it would all be mined technically because you're still
It's
taking
available.
the rating from someone else,
Yeah.
but or in the ether or something. But that's 10% of all that's ever minted.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, did you hear when the happening happens now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just in a conversation with Wool and E2, the regular E2 Discord, and
Mhm.
he was saying with his numbers, he's thinking December, January will be the halving.
Really? So
Yeah.
70 million more essence has to be mined for
Yeah.
the happening to be triggered. And that doesn't reduce the amount of ether that you get. It just reduces the amount of ether to
Essence.
essence
That's
converted.
right. That's
So
right.
that's big
So the
because,
conversion is going to get cut in half, just like
right?
Bitcoin does. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be crazy.
I like that. I like that mechanic, you know?
And all these guys are going to be like, "Why did I sell? Why did I sell?" Because they're gonna realize all the need that they're gonna, the wants and the needs they're gonna have
Yeah.
because of all the different uses for it. And when the game's actually, live, and then Shane also mentioned that he would release in Q2 for chapter 1.
Mhm.
That's big. That's coming up next month, basically.
Yeah. A couple more
I sold my
weeks.
pie yesterday to buy Essence before the video release. Nice, good move.
How
You
did
got
you
to get
sell
them.
pie?
So,
Everybody can't sell it. How do you sell it?
so all you have to do is tell us in the chat. But I'm pretty sure Randy was talking about how you had to KYC, and then
No, no.
the
But
people had to
uh
KYC under you, right? Or
yeah,
weren't you
and
in pie too?
yeah, I'm in Pi 2 and I'm hung up on one person that it was a random person, so I have no
Mm,
contact with them.
dang,
So I won't ever get like 900 something Pi because
that
I can't
sucks.
get a hold of this one person. It's
Right.
super frustrating.
But
But
did you get the rest of it?
yeah, but then I locked it up into a wallet I lost the keys to.
Oh no! How much money was that?
17 1700
Oh,
Pi?
okay. I thought there
Yeah.
was going to be a 17,000 in
No,
there.
no, 1700 Pi.
You're like, hold on.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. But
Dang.
but I heard people were even having a problem like moving it from their wallet to an exchange to sell. So that's
Really?
good. That's the good that
That's
that is
great. Yeah.
able to happen. You know.
You just popped something else. Yeah. Halving's coming soon. That's right, Kroner.
Hmm.
Sooner. Yeah. Soonish. Right?
Yeah, soon-ish.
I was soonish. Soonish because of Shane.
So soon they're gonna have to come up with a new term.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep. He says once it's migrated to mainnet, then you can sell anything that's not staked. There's a big queue, though. Yeah, probably a lot of
Ah,
people waiting.
yeah, yeah. There
Okay,
you go.
that's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't even
Congrats. How
believe
much?
it.
I'll be
Huh?
interested to hear how much you got. How much essence you got out of that?
Yeah. I know Randy had a huge network. You know, he wasn't doing it all the time.
Yeah,
I think he got me into it, of course,
of course.
when we were watching him back in the day. But there's no way he's going to get all those people to KYC. It's just, that was a big flaw that they had, or maybe it was on purpose. I don't know. You know,
He's still dodging me about free land on Omi Island. I'm like, just take it. Take it. What is the problem?
he's so busy selling
He is. Yeah.
selling his channel.
Right. Yeah, I hear that. Well, I thought, man, that's pretty awesome if your channel's worth that. That is incredible.
Yeah, congratulations to him. It's all due to his hard work, for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. He's hustling. He's a hustler.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up those numbers from that E2 article.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
real
very
quick.
interesting.
Yeah, we said final figures was 65 million tokens minted, which represent new essence mined.
Hmm.
Roughly 25 million tokens minted as an adjustment for part of essence mined from rating, which was not minted during the initial token mint, so beforehand. 21-ish essence minted and unlocked in preparation for transfer to Earth2 Treasury. Almost 44 million total burned from essence flag to be burned. 13-ish million transferred from Earth2 Treasury to the main wallet to cover essence used for the withdrawal trial system. And 7 million is transferred from the main wallet for the Earth2 treasury to cover essence used for Earth2 features. So a total of 430 million minted tokens, 70 million to go. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And we finally got the details and the stats from that, because that was a big deal for a lot of people. A lot of people were hung up on that. Like, look, we want the details. They got them now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tammy?
Oh, Tammy in the house.
Tammy.
I asked if she
are
had
you ready
some
to get some land?
Oh.
Land in E2, Tammy. Just hit me up, or you can get some free on the show. We're gonna do a giveaway in a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
We'll
gonna show you now. So yeah. So we want to play the YouTube video, the Earth2 video.
Okay, so we can
do this.
We could start to play it without sound and just kind of talk over it basically, and pause it and freeze frame because there's a lot of hidden gems that a lot of people have been noticing in that video that aren't discussed. So
okay,
yeah,
it's just going to be difficult for me to pause while when you just say stop, pause. Something.
Well, you'll see it. I mean, you're gonna be watching the video too. So as soon as you see something juicy, stop.
Okay, millions of that's us. Okay, let me find her too real quick. And I just love the beat. I love the beats that he chooses every time too.
Yeah. And I know they're probably
it's gonna have sound for a second probably. Let me pause it. Okay. All right, we're going to mute it. Okay, now we're going to go back and we are going to upload. Present. Share screen. Oh, before we do this, though, can we pause for a second? I do want to show off my new rifters. Can I do that? Side note. Side quest.
Everybody's like...
Oh, are you kidding me? I just want to share.
That's for rifters. Yeah.
My little animal friends that are
buddies.
Steampunk style. Can we see them?
Yep. They're up.
Okay. All right. So I bought the this really rare raccoon. He looks pretty sweet, right? Got the gold robotic arm.
Did you get a discount?
I got him for like $36, and these things were like a couple $100 minimum, like a month or two ago.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's only 250 of them.
Mm-hmm. Of these guys?
Of the raccoon guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think I have like 3 or 4 now.
Nice.
I think I have 1 gold one and 3 regular ones, and that's crazy when you think about it. So what do I own? Like
0.7%.
Yeah, not even 1% yet, but I'm working towards that goal.
Yeah.
And so that one's pretty cool. It comes with a samurai sword, like the tattoos on him. Okay. And then we got this cat that looks like a raccoon because he's pretty serious. Right? And the samurai swords are just in style. So most of them are rocking them, and I love it.
All right. What's his shirt?
So Eon Rift created their own like clothing line, and they didn't give the full details out of what these symbols mean, but I think it's either gang related or I should say gang/corporate related.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like corporate thugs. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe they're anarchists.
Yeah. And so they actually sell like actual clothes that you can buy too, that to wear just like these guys wear.
Really?
There's a whole clothing line, and they're really sweet too. I almost bought some. Yeah, and I think I picked this guy up too. Pretty sure. I don't know if I showed him last week or not.
That guy's snazzy.
Yeah, he's got the sweet hoodie. I want that hoodie in real life. They don't have that one yet, but I messaged them and I said, I want that hoodie.
Yeah.
Right?
Little Timberlands.
Yeah, he's rocking the Timberlands. So I think that's all I got. Maybe one more guy. I don't even remember what I bought anymore.
You're killing it. Jeez.
And I got this guy. He's got some kind of cool leather jacket going on with a bunch of different symbols on it. Another samurai sword. You can see what I'm
Yeah.
into. And yeah, just love the green look too.
Nice. So you're going to be
Cool.
able to run around with those guys and slash people.
You already can on Nifty Island.
Mhm.
So it's like a Nifty Island is like a little side hustle thing that's going on where a bunch of companies came together and you're able to all play together on this little island.
Gotcha.
And you can use your characters. I don't know if you can use all the characters because I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
But you can also, they have mini games that you can play with your characters as well. I also haven't tried that.
Nice.
As you can see, I just like to buy things and then I'm like, okay, I'll get to it at some point.
Yeah. Do we need ad space on a fridge or maybe your wall back there?
Yeah. So it'll be on, you can't see, let me shift. It'll be on Baby Yoda. No, I'm kidding. That'd be funny. All right, let me shut this down. Hold on. Stop screen. All right, let's try the YouTube. Okay, I left you with a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see if I can share screen. Present. Share screen. YouTube. Share. Okay.
Ready?
So do we want to watch it together, or should I watch it separate with controls of the pause button?
You mean full screen rather than like?
Oh, you know what? Maybe I could downsize. That won't work for me. Hold on. Now I can see you. Okay. But I can't hit the pause button while
anybody that wants to watch this also can go to Earth2 at some point if they want to check it out.
Nice Spectrum. You just picked up a 750 in Japan. He's killing it, dude. He's got like 20,000 tiles in Japan now.
Yeah, because he's seeing all the best views. I'd be doing that too.
Dude, those pink flowers are crazy, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, see? I know what he's doing.
All right, we're hitting play. I'm just going to see it from this screen.
Yeah. Well, we can still talk through it. So, okay.
Okay, I'm pausing right there. What do we think about these animals?
Mountain lion and some kind of deer. Like those have got to be for hunting, right?
Yeah, or getting hunted.
Yeah, true.
Right? I mean, that looks like an actual lion. I mean, it's safari, right?
Yeah. Oh, that thing's going to hunt you, I'm sure.
Yeah. And you know what the fighting style reminds me of?
Huh.
Okay, we love that.
Okay. Egg.
So, did you ever play that game? I think it was a PlayStation game. And you would run around and attack like thousands of guys, and you were like this samurai warrior.
You rode a horse.
I think sometimes you rode a horse.
Yeah.
And one guy had like a long javelin. Remember, and he would just like swing the thing around and just kill like thousands of people.
Yeah, and have like a super long extended move.
Yeah, that's what this game reminds me of. I'm like, it's just bringing back my childhood. I love it.
Yeah, I love the gameplay so far.
Yeah.
So he's running around with an egg.
Yeah, so they're doing egg hunts.
Hunts.
What could this egg be for?
Well,
what do you think?
Wasn't there mention of doing egg hunts on your property and sponsoring them, basically?
Yes. So yeah, they brought that up. But what's in the egg is what I'm getting at.
Oh. Wait, are you thinking dinosaur?
Dude, right? Look at the size of that thing. I mean, what else could it be for?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it busts open and there's loot inside. I don't know.
Yeah, unless you just crack the egg and then a bunch of stuff comes up.
Right.
That I don't know.
Right. Why would you be running with it? What are you running from?
Yeah. And then the flying in this is just so good.
Okay.
Right?
So there's two different flying mechanisms. Did you catch that?
All right, let me go back. Hold on.
There's a glider and then there's a wingsuit.
Oh, I was able to.
So the first one you just saw right now is a wingsuit.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I somehow paused it. You still there?
You're doubled up. We're tripled up now.
That's awesome. Can I quadruple up?
Let's go into the metaverse ourselves.
All right. How did I do that? just by hitting pause and stopping.
I don't know, but you keep doing it.
It's incredible. All right. So I'm in the rig. Okay, hold on. Stop sharing. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing that.
Okay.
Did it stop sharing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay. Spectrum says you're running from other players trying to get it from you.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Right?
So you're just running around with a freaking egg. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
I know what happened. Okay, it was pausing my video, huh? Wild. Somehow it jumped over to when I was on the Earth2.
Oh, it went into our stream?
It went into our stream. It just jumped directly into our stream. That was weird.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right,
Maybe
let me
do an
pop that.
incognito window.
Yeah, I think I just got to stay on this window. There we go. Okay. So the flying mechanism.
Yeah, watch him jump into that suit and take off.
Yeah. Oh, look at these buildings.
Wait, you're not showing it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, yeah, I should probably share the screen, huh? Let me try that.
Bill's hogging it for himself.
Share screen. Can you guys tell we've never done this before? Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. What do you think of these buildings?
So those are different than what we initially got shown.
Yes, right? I agree. Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about
it.
it because I like the way the first ones we were shown worked with our plots of land, square size, right? Because it was created and then around it was roads that seemed to form to the space, which I kind of liked because I don't want everybody creating their own roads and doing zigzags. And, I like it uniform, kind of OCD in that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe these are something different than what we were shown.
This seems like a living quarters to me, like a hut. You know what I mean? It's like very small in size. It doesn't look like the manufacturing buildings. And that would make sense that would be the first building we get is something that these guys can live in, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's little things. What are those off to the side? I saw him putting those.
We haven't got to that. Spectrum says he thinks that they're showing video on his land because I agree. Remember we saw that red flowers when he was on the show like a couple weeks ago?
And you said there wasn't that many spaces with that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Incredible. All right, let me jump over to press play. All right. Love the weather. Right?
Lightning. Do you see that lightning?
What's this about? You're just adding different flowers of some sort?
So I think he's gathering and then putting it into his backpack or some sort of thing to hold because there's a root.
Okay.
And then
kind of like survival games, they always have the plants that you can collect that you can make stuff out of, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, foraging. Spectrum says foraging. Makes sense.
Foraging. Yep. Inside 1-to-1 scale version. Yeah, we already. He always has to throw that in there. We know. Yeah, look at I missed it, but look at those flowers. That was incredible. Yeah. I love the purple. Yes, I was just about to say it. I love the purple area, right?
Yeah.
Spectrum, do you know where that's at? How many tiles do you have, Spectrum? He has just a ton.
Did he say that's in Africa? I think he was talking about them being in Africa at one point.
I thought that was the pink ones were in Japan, right? I think the pink ones were in Japan, but I don't know where the purple ones. Maybe he did say Africa. I gotta find a purple area. And I think they showed China later on in the bamboo forest. Like I need to get some bamboo forest. Like that looks really sweet too.
Well, I know we saw pandas, I think. So
yeah. You saw a panda in the game?
I think we saw a panda.
I didn't catch that, but I was watching on my phone earlier, so
we'll have to wait and see. I like the trees. The trees are really different,
Yeah, look at that.
Really
that tree looks a little out of place there.
Yeah. Maybe it holds something. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it's like a wisdom tree or something, right?
Yeah. Don't cut it down.
Yeah. But how about this? Polar bears?
Yeah.
Dude. And I You do know that we can become the animals, right? And
No.
play as the animals.
What? When did he say that?
He said it a while back. If you watch
Get
this,
out.
look at this. This is from like a first person view coming up right here. See how the animal is running? You're the animal.
Wow. Huh.
And I think it's just might be like a mini game thing or something. I don't know. But
Okay.
he brought it up.
Huh. Like you're a wolf and you got to catch the rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just different thing, just different things to do, I guess, for
Okay.
fun.
Battling hordes.
Oh man, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a lot of new moves coming out, right?
Yeah. It doesn't look redundant.
Let's see if I can pause it on the on that spike thing he keeps throwing.
Look at those things.
Yeah. Like ice spikes coming up from the ground.
Yeah.
And then play
so there was a treasure. Did you see it?
Yeah, what does that say? Giant transform.
So is he doing that right now?
He might be. Yeah. Well,
Okay,
no,
so it made him go up.
Yeah.
It didn't make him bigger though.
And then we just get random missiles. That's kind of sweet.
Yeah. That one's
right?
the homing one or whatever. What's it? Homing missile?
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
It's
So
gonna be
that thing's
incredible.
gonna chase down your enemies.
Yeah, Kroner says Shane said that last year. Yeah. When we saw that video of those animals running around, it was like the animal video that he was covering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So Pacey posted something yesterday too, and he on his screen he showed a chicken bomb. It was like a bomb in the shape of a chicken. And it was like a grenade or something. Are we gonna have grenade chicken bombs or something? Like kind of reminds me of like a Fortnite theme kind of going on there.
See, I thought it was because it's in the thumbnail.
Mario Kart. Yeah.
If you look at the thumbnail, it's right in front and center. And I thought that was a disco ball chicken.
Oh, that's what you thought it was?
That's what I thought. So
okay. All right.
Maybe it's a bomb, maybe it's to party. Who
knows? Boom, gone.
But I didn't see it in this video though. So that's
I didn't see it in there either. Host egg hunts, that's going to be incredible.
Yeah, there you go.
Boost, shields bubble.
So speed. Cool. Okay. Now those items, I wonder if that's things you get in loot or those things you have to purchase with ether.
Right.
You know.
He did say there was going to be an article covering a lot of this stuff in detail later this week.
Oh,
so there's going to be another article coming out. So before you go on vacation, we're going to have to do another show.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, chicken grenade. It's in here. I guess I just missed it.
What was that? Hold on. Oh, man. I messed up last time I did that. See if I can just rewind it. Okay, look in the sandy area to the right. What's running off to the right here? Did you see that?
I think that was a big dude.
Yeah, what was that? Just came out of nowhere, and he didn't look like he was part of the team.
No, he was way bigger. I thought it was a raptor at first.
Yeah.
Maybe he did one of those mushrooms and got big.
Yeah. Ultimate speed. Love it. Gotta love the hammer spike, right?
Yeah. Oh, that looks like a special item as well.
Yeah. So he's either has some kind of gun here where he's opening portals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed he's shooting one, and then he's later, it might have been Archie.
Portal gun.
Yeah. And then it's like a beginning destination and a later, and where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
A start to your destination and like a later point, because he opens up two different portals and he's jumping back and forth. Yeah, portal gun.
Pretty soon, chicken grenade in the video. So.
Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, at 222.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep an eye on it. Spectrum, you already ran through this, didn't you?
You did a 5-hour stream on a 5-minute video.
5-hour stream? Are you kidding me?
I'm joking. I don't know how long.
I missed it. I was working all day.
Okay, wait. There's rings. What's that ring?
Did we pass it? He said 222. Hold on. didn't see it. Hold on. Ready? Okay.
Was that
Did
it?
anyone see that?
Was that the rainbow?
It must have been. Let's go back. We'll go back a few seconds.
He watched it 10 times.
Oh, it's almost like the body blocks it, so it's hard to say.
Yeah. Okay, so side droids, is that you're going to be in that and able to fly around like that?
That's what I'm understanding, right?
Yeah,
And
but that kind of defeats the purpose. It might be a mini game because if that's, within the real gameplay, that kind of defeats the purpose of travel and portals and, wingsuits and all of that, right?
maybe, because they can only go a certain distance, but we also know we're going to have ships. So we'll have ships, we'll have boats,
Side droid
cars.
doesn't exist. Huh.
Oh,
That's a new one.
That's right. He did mention new side droids coming.
Spectrum says you need to freeze that frame and see that chicken grenade.
It looked epic. Was it was that what the rainbow was? It must have been.
Yeah, I think so. It's just maybe a split second where you could actually see what it was.
All right, let me go back to the screen. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, what is with this side droid? I mean, it looks sweet.
Yeah.
Are you sure we don't have this one? I don't think we do. I don't recognize it.
No, I don't recognize it either. Look at that thing. Oh.
What about this one?
Okay, so gathering resources. So maybe you're able to take these side droids and do some missions and get some resources.
Yeah.
Oh, Spectrum says it's small.
Okay.
So maybe that's why it was tough to see. But
chicken grenade, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he got to it and put it on X. So everybody check that out for sure.
Yeah, check out Spectrum's X. Okay, I know we got this one.
What?
What's up?
Go check out Spectrum's X.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you put it on X, right?
Yeah, just the way you said it makes it sound good.
That's an
no
innuendo.
Disrespect, Spectrum.
So we got more of the same building again.
Yeah,
they keep showing the same building, but he also posts up 50 different buildings that we'll be able to use.
Yeah.
So we initially only saw like 6 or 7, if that, when we were getting those videos, and those were all based on manufacturing, and a couple. Well, I guess we saw some condos and and some high rises, but we didn't really like.
And they look different.
Yeah, they
definitely look different than this particular building.
I mean, I guess we did see a lot of buildings because you had the pyramid ones too.
Yeah, I wonder if you're going to be able to walk into that thing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because it looks like it has a communication on top, like a little satellite.
Yeah, it's got to be a home.
You think?
And then those little spiral things we're about to see, those got to be what, power plants for the essence to run? Maybe
Mentors? Mini Mentors?
Why would you need 3 Mentors though? Remember the one building shows 3 of them?
So that's a prototype.
It does kind of look like a Mentor though. Kind of.
Yeah.
But how is he? Yeah, so why would he be putting down Mentors though? Don't Mentors already pop up?
Yeah, on your land automatically.
Or you could replace them maybe?
So they got to be something else.
Yeah. Because the Mentor's not curved either like that, but I guess it could curve together to form the. And those ones are staying apart. And it looks like a power. It looks like some kind of power to me.
Yeah.
He keeps showing the same ones. And look how many there are here. There's what? Like, it looks like 6 there. Right?
Yeah.
There's 2 buildings and 6 of those things. So are we going to need 3 per building? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe solar panels? Maybe a mixture of wind and solar.
That's a good idea because they do look like wind vanes. But we don't see them spinning in the video, but yeah.
And they look like they have solar panels kind of built in the center of them.
Okay,
Of each panel.
that's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
That way they're generating electricity when the wind's not blowing. That's pretty
Yeah.
smart, actually. Why have we not figured that out? Okay. I like that.
Broadcasters. Yeah, it's
purple.
definitely for some sort of communication, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a wingsuit.
Yeah. That's
Right
different
there.
than what we saw earlier in the video with the glider.
Yeah. So there's a glider and a wingsuit, which
Might
is
be
cool.
broadcasters. What's up, Tiger Line? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. He better detail later because I want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. We need a
I'm over the mystery. Let's just get into the details. Right? I still have not gone back. Has any of you guys gone back and read that teleportation article? Because
Oh, jeez.
I'm dreading that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. And this guy's just rocking like some shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, that
But
dude.
This scenery is beautiful though. It's just
That's if you don't buy a skin. That's your dude.
he's just doing it. Look, he's just in the freezing cold.
Rain.
Or to escape a tricky situation. Yeah. That's going to be the tricky situation right there.
Oh, God. That's
Polar
going to be
bears.
apex predator, right? Besides maybe a dinosaur?
Right. Did you see that video recently on X where that polar bear was chasing the guy and he jumps on his jet ski and takes off? Or whatever the thing is,
Yeah.
ski?
Yeah, like inches away from death.
Yeah. And what a way to go, right? To get eaten alive by a polar bear.
That'd be so scary. He would just hold you down and nibble,
Yeah. Love the scenery. He loves his scenery shots.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely showing off in this video.
Yeah.
There's a little bunny rabbit.
Love the trees in this one. Those look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a swampy type or some sort of.
You never know what's around the next corner. Wolves.
The wolf.
Dude, there's gonna be so much stuff to battle and deal with. And why didn't he show us a T-Rex this time? I want to see it. Maybe we got to hatch the eggs first.
Now look at the size. Look at the scale for a second. Stop. Look. I mean, wasn't there somebody who was talking about the scale? I think Spectrum maybe was talking about that the scale of everything compared to you is a little bigger.
What do you mean? Like
the grass, the blades of grass, or the like plants and stuff. Like you're a little smaller than you would be normally.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch.
Yeah, if you go back a little bit, there's like blades of grass that are almost as tall as you.
Okay.
Looks like Japan. See, there's a wolf, and then there's blades of grass up to his shoulders.
Yeah, but like, look at those, tall flower-looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks a little small.
And frozen.
Maybe everything grows bigger when there's nothing to, destroy it like we do.
And look at this guy running around. He's got no clothes on. It's snowing.
He is blue.
Yeah. He's dying.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I heard that.
Or fried.
Oh, that lightning is so cool.
So you can get hit by lightning. That's amazing. Or fried.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Hold on. We'll go back.
Frozen.
Right. Or fried.
Nice.
Discover over 200 materials.
Wow.
It's going to be great.
So looks like he's foraging.
Yeah, it's going to be rough to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to die like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
How many people are going to use their essence to try to revitalize themselves because they died so many times?
Right. Oh, my God. That looks so cool.
Yeah. I was telling Kenobi earlier, I'm like, dude, Kenobi like concentrates on cliff diving spots all around the world, and he's just gonna have so many great spots for these gliders.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That was amazing.
I love the fire. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Think about what you're gonna run into running like that with fire. You're just not gonna see it until it's up on you already.
No, exactly. Hopefully the fire scares whatever it is away.
And he's got the dinosaur egg he's running.
It's so comical. They almost made it comical when you're running with this egg, right?
Yeah. Like, wouldn't he normally just run it like in his arm like a
football? Yeah, yeah.
That's how I would run with it. Not this dude. Oh, he just picked it right up.
Take a noob with you for bait.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, I'm not going with Spectrum. I know what he's up to.
Oh, that's incredible. That's it.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Again, over freaking delivers,
Yeah.
Over delivers.
Let me stop screen here. So, oh, no. Hold on. Almost left studio. Stop screen. There we go. Yeah. He's over delivering time and time again.
Yeah.
And
like, I remember when the battle mechanics, I'm like, oh, okay, they're actually doing something. That's pretty cool. Like I wasn't like super blown away. I was like, okay, that's better than I thought they were going to be. And from that point to now, they're doing stuff like what we just saw. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's crazy that they're there. Their team is killing it.
Don't forget all those city scenes that we saw back in the day.
Yeah.
There's all that going on too.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing like the survival aspects now, which we'll do the foraging and the crafting and all that stuff, but then it's going to bloom into cities.
So do you think we have to go through the arc of the game to get to that point?
Maybe. I think that's his plan.
Yeah.
Just for the early guys. Maybe. I mean, it's a good idea, right?
Yeah. I just wonder how long it's going to take to get to that point. Are you going to have to go through the progression of discovering and learning and building through gameplay?
I think you would have to just to understand how to play.
Yeah.
Kind of like what's that name? Oh, what's the name of that game I was talking about earlier? Something Deep. Stranded Deep. Any of you guys play Stranded Deep? Great game. It's super simplistic, but it starts out the same way. Like you're just like it's just like it's just like the movie Castaway. You're on this island. You got to start foraging. You're grabbing anything you can. You got to get water. You got to get food. You got to get shelter and fire. And suddenly you start building a raft. And before you know it, you start progressing to a ship and all this other stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, it might be a new job, guide people in so they don't die.
Yeah.
Protect them.
Oh, yeah. Imagine people be bounty hunters in there too.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah. So are you going to be able to kill players like yourself?
Yeah. In certain areas, probably. I would think so. I mean, they said it's going to be wild out there. And, if you take certain things with you, you have the potential to drop it. Just like you would die in the wilderness. Yeah, someone needs to create a rescue team. Yeah, absolutely, Spectrum. Yeah.
Yeah, some bounty hunters.
Right. I mean, think about won't people gang up if they have the opportunity?
Yeah, and then somebody turns on somebody, and then oh my god.
I mean, yeah.
Did you ever watch The Road?
Yes, The Road. Yeah. Where the gangs roll in and they're cannibal gangs.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was so sad when that guy. Spoiler. Yeah. It's super old. Who cares? But see The Road. But then you're just depressed after you watch it.
Yeah, that I never watched that Obama one. Did you?
Which one? Oh, yeah. The one he just came out with.
Yeah.
It's not that good of a movie. It's
Is it
just
okay?
it's an interesting watch, but it's unrealistic.
It was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
didn't want to
so.
support it. I was curious, but I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. You know.
They're just selling fear to people, with movies like
Mhm.
that, where it's just like end of the world, and you don't really find out what happens. Is it a solar flare or what? I don't know.
Mhm.
And then it's you definitely know part of it's a terrorist attack in the movie, but other than
Oh,
that,
okay.
you're not really sure. Yeah.
Did you see I don't know if this was fake news or what, but I saw some video of caves, right? That the elites are supposed to be, hired a bunch of people to build these massive caves for them to be underground if something happens. But they said there's like prisons and school systems and they're huge. They're not just caves. This is like underground
Like
freaking
underground shelters for like
yeah,
massive
but
people.
underground, like you could like put it like at least a 10-story building in there. Like that's
Right.
how tall they were.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I know they're building a lot of the elites around the world are building bunkers for themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Zuckerberg talks about it.
Zuckerberg and a lot of them all over
Yeah,
the world. New Zealand,
Elon, hell, he
Hawaii.
has the Boring Company. I'm sure that thing's been used quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Feels like 2015 movie, right? 2015
The
movie.
road, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, somewhere around there, right?
yeah. It's
It was intense.
Vigo. What was that actor's name? Vigo Mortensen.
Yeah,
He's such a great actor, man.
yeah,
You don't really see him anymore, but he was so good.
yeah, yeah.
Even
He was solid.
remember that movie Hidalgo he was in? He was in Hidalgo.
Mm-mm.
Obviously Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah.
so such a good actor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a real good,
And
and it
then
was
of course
shot
I
really
watched
well.
it right when my kid was like that age, and I'm like, oh
Oh,
my God, I can't die. I can't. I'm here.
you're stockpiling everything. You're getting
Dude, I
ready.
was. I was prepping in those days when I was watching that movie, and I'm like, this is happening for sure.
Oh yeah, Alex Jones was at his peak.
Dude,
You know.
yeah. The world was coming to an end.
Oh,
But
dark
you know what I
times.
learned
Huh.
is you grow past it and you say, the world has always been coming to an end. It just depends on where you live. Like think about like so many cultures getting wiped out by other cultures,
Yeah,
right? Or, some cataclysmic event. Um, you can't prepare for everything, right? But
yeah.
but you also got to live your life. Like
That's
you,
yeah.
you
That's
can't
that's
not
what I
live
ran
either.
into. That's what I ran into, where it was
Yeah.
engulfing my mental state almost, and how
Yeah.
I dealt with things. And I was
Yeah.
just got to a point where I'm like, okay, this is getting too much, right?
Yeah, and you become super pessimistic
Sure.
and no one wants to hear about it,
Yeah.
They're it's depressing. You're always a downer, right? Because you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we could do this except the world's going to end and you better stockpile everything now." You know? But you just learn and you grow. And you just learn to be resilient like a cockroach.
Yeah, and be prepared for emergency or whatever.
Yeah.
But realistically, trying to live 3 years, you know, tucked away somewhere might not be
No.
the
It's
game
not
plan to
realistic.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I've come to this new determination now that it's just suddenly come to me that when I turn like 70 or 80, I'm gonna
Mhm.
like climb Mount Everest and just die up there.
That's you,
I want like
you got
some
to
kind of
make it right.
I want some kind of like climactic like death. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like something just epic. I don't want to die in a old age home while they're wiping my
No,
butt.
100%.
You know what I
Shoot.
mean? Like just
No.
let me go out some kind of like amazing way.
Yeah. Get get some mushrooms or something. Go on top and just that's where I
Something.
am. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean something cool, right?
Right.
And then they'll say, "Remember that guy? Remember that guy? He died on Mount Everest."
I used to watch his show.
Right.
Uh,
That's
show
amazing.
took a turn.
Yeah. Hey, it's got to go there sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of brings you back to Earth 2, a totally wiped out,
Yeah.
space where we're going to be able to create who knows what, and kind of blaze the trail of how, people
And
are.
it will be survival of the fittest, right? In
Yeah.
certain areas. Obviously, it won't be
Yeah.
on your own land, but it
No.
will be kind of in a way because of all the wild animals, the hordes, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
What I do hope is we can get these animals and feed them, and they help us in some way.
yeah, what
That
if
would
you had
be
your own
dope.
tiger, right?
Yeah. Wolf, fucking fox,
T-Rex.
fox to go hunt rabbits or whatever. And,
Yeah,
that I did,
that'd be
what
cool.
I didn't see? Any
Hmm.
birds. No birds. We've
Yeah,
seen
what is that
fish.
about?
We saw fish. We saw, mammals.
Yeah, no
Haven't
birds.
seen any birds yet.
That's interesting.
I'm
Yeah, I
sure they're
wonder why.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got to be coming.
Yeah.
100%.
I want to see them in the sky just flying in and take out a rabbit or something. That'd be dope.
So you know what I should be getting soon in the mail is my London Police new print that was with all the names on it
Oh, nice.
that I ordered. So
Mhm.
I'm excited. I would imagine I'm probably gonna take down one of these signs or something. I got to post it up somewhere. So that's going to be really cool. I was a little disappointed. It's kind of black. I wanted something super colorful.
Okay.
But this one seems like it's more of like a black and white with a green outline theme going on. And I'm a little sad about that. But that just means I have to go buy another one that is multicolored that I
Gotcha.
like as well. Because that one's got my name on it, so I have to love it.
Right. And you don't know if you're staying in that room or not, right? You might be moving.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You never know. Could always build my house around the London Police picture too.
So 2012 is Spectrum was talking about. And then vultures eating all the dead players.
Yeah. We're going to need vultures.
Yep. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that is strange. I didn't think about that. Where are the birds? And then if you're walking around, we're so used to hearing birds like all the time.
Oh, dead silence?
Yeah. Will it be like dead silent? It can't be, right?
Spectrum, do you hear anything? Is there sound?
Well, he hasn't seen animals or anything, so he doesn't hear anything, I don't think.
Okay. But like, is there artificial like birds chirping or something, or leaves rustling? Or is it just no sound in the beta?
That would kind of suck.
Yeah.
You just have to put music on.
Yeah.
To keep something going to drown it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is a good question. Is there sound?
Yeah. I mean, there will be in the gameplay, I'm sure. Has to be.
Yeah.
You see water sounds exactly.
Water sounds.
So,
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully they get the waterfalls a little more dialed in, because I picked a lot of spots with waterfalls, specifically for that. And so far I've been a little iffy on the look of them. So
what did you think about the Star Wars Stormtrooper mask coming up?
Oh, I'm probably gonna spend 200.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like something. This is like amazing.
No, I love it.
I even posted Star Wars name in the link of this video because I was planning on bringing it up, but you can see inside the mask. That's really something.
Yeah, it's like a clamshell that opens up, and that's the first time anybody's ever seen what's inside a stormtrooper mask.
Yeah.
Very first.
That's
That's
like
official.
Yeah.
Official. Not lore, not nerds making it up. The official Lucas. This is what it looks like. That's big.
That's a big deal. I'm gonna have to like back up the truck probably.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get, if I don't get the sub in the first,
Did you see the article breakdown of it? I can't find it.
A little bit. I didn't see how much they were though, and they're not popping up in the preview of what's coming yet because it's too far out.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think it's the 17th or something. So
yeah, which is only like 3 days away.
Yeah.
But I noticed that there's some that you're gonna craft, and there's some that you're just gonna buy. I think right off rip.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think there's regular Stormtrooper masks, and the ones you got to craft. They showed this little image like the one with the claws on the mask. So they have these giant scratches that go across, and it's like this dirty looking mask.
Yeah.
And you have to hold the rancor to craft it.
That's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where'd you see that?
It was posted recently. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because I was just showing my kid earlier.
Wait, so does the one that has the lightsaber going through the skull, do you have to hold Vader?
You have to hold the blue lightsaber.
But it's a red lightsaber in his skull.
Yeah, I think. Hold on.
That'd be cool if you had to hold Vader, just like the Rancor. I like that.
Right here, I found it. Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Please hold.
Everybody hit that like and follow button if you're not following already.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Do. We need to get our subscriber lists up too. So
tell a friend.
Yep, slides and PDFs. I never can look up. Okay, here we go. X. All right, here's Max feed right here.
Do you want me to add it?
Yeah. I thought I just did.
That.
Okay.
Oh, see, I didn't see that breakdown. That's cool.
Yeah. So look at the claw.
You do have to hold the Darth Vader, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Lord of the, and look how the Dark Lord of the Sith. Interesting name.
I need a Jawa.
It says burn though.
What?
Burn the Dark Lord of the Sith.
But is it the burn where you don't really burn? So I don't know why you call it burn.
I mean, I don't think it would say burn unless in that burn.
I'm not burning a Rancor. Rancor's like $60.
Dude, but what is that mask going to go for?
Right? How many of them are there?
That's why the blue lightsabers went up in price too. I bet Rancor was $60. It's probably more money now.
Oh God! Now I gotta look. Great. Maybe I'm not spending $200 on this.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just spending that $200 on.
And I own a ton of Jawas. I think I got.
I don't own any Jawas. I think
I have like 10 or 20 of them.
Great.
You have to look. You can't just own one Jawa. You have to own like an army. Isn't that funny though? There's like lightsaber shots or the little gun, the blasters in his head.
I like it. I didn't know it was this detailed. Okay, let's see. The Rancor is now $60.
Okay, so he's at 60. What about the Jawa? Can you pull up the Jawa?
Yeah, let's see. That's crazy. If you didn't say this, I would have been like lost.
Well, this isn't the initial one though, that from my understanding, because this is the craft I think that's happening after the purchase.
Only the craft. So these aren't the ones that open up. None of these open up.
I think they do. I don't know.
Was that a common Jawa?
Yeah, I'm guessing. So I'm showing all this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So look at these ones. So it says explore inside the Stormtrooper helmet. Well, look at these ones. These ones aren't any of those that we saw.
Okay. Does it say
read
burn?
article. Let's see if it pulls up.
Yeah. Okay, the Jawa is $7. Oh, I don't want to burn a lightsaber too. I like lightsabers.
Okay, featured true. Okay, so there's gonna be 6. Okay, featured trooper helmets. Okay. Stormtrooper helmet, the standard, blasted, gouged, cut,
Wait, where are you reading that? Because we're not seeing what you're reading.
It didn't pull up. Oh, because it popped up a new screen. I bet.
Do you want me to remove?
Yeah, you can remove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lightsabers, yep, $12.
Let me present.
Wow. Luckily, I have 2 of those. So
they were 16. Let me stop.
I'm not burning my number 45. I tell you that.
I think you should. That's financial advice.
Only for me.
Right. Here we go. I think it was this one. Yeah. Was it that one? No. There we go. All right.
Okay, you're up.
So this is the
I love
VeVe.
that.
Yeah, look at that. It looks
So
cool.
freaking cool.
But then you come down and it says feature troop helmets, stormtrooper helmet, the standard.
Mhm.
So there's standard, blasted, gouged, cut, and cross section.
Plastic gouged. The gouged is the Rancor.
Right. Blasted with
What's
the
the
shot to
cut
the head.
one?
Cut was what? With the lightsaber, probably. And what was the cross section one? I don't even remember now. Oh, with the X feed.
No, there's a stabbed one. See the stabbed one from Vader. So I think the cross section is the one that opens up.
Okay. Yeah. So there will only be ones that open up.
No, one of them opens up. The cut one doesn't. The gouged one doesn't. The blasted one doesn't. The standard one doesn't. And the Darth Vader one doesn't. The only one that does is the cross section.
Yeah, we got to get that one. That's the one.
So there's 1, 2, 3.
Because you need to be able to see inside the helmet, right?
There's 10. Holy jeez.
Shadow Trooper helmet, Minvin Trooper helmet, Crimson. If we're reading this right, we might not be.
We could be retarded. Yeah.
We could be literally retarded. Well, also notice that these, it's a Stormtrooper helmet though. Yeah, those are different helmets. Maybe it is 10.
That's a lot. That's a lot because you also have to burn. Is it permanently burn, or is it burn like you just have to do it?
I really hope it is because that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I don't feel like burning a Rancor, like I said.
It's gonna be hard.
And it doesn't say anything in this
I might have to do it.
Each item they drop is unique.
Stop screen. Here we go.
Jeez.
It'll only take me 1,000 more times to figure out to do that right away.
Yeah, I'll plug that into ChatGPT, have her explain it to me.
Yeah. So, what it is we really need the detailed article to say, okay, how many are there going to be?
Yeah, we need old rhubarb.
Like the first time ever, I have a feeling they're going to load up the boat with as many as they can make.
Oh, you think they're gonna like 5,000, 10,000?
Yeah.
But even with having to burn a freaking Rancor, like,
I don't know. Well, that's for the crafts, so those ones are going to be different. You know.
So what are you talking about? Just like the
I think there'll be an initial drop with the option to craft as well.
Because, well, how can you get the Rancor one if it's not a craft in the beginning? Because it's a totally different look, right?
Right.
Or do they change into that?
I don't know. Maybe you'll have to have initially one of those standard ones too.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll have to have a standard and you'll have to have a Rancor.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then burn the Rancor and you keep the helmet because you have the helmet anyways and accept it as the claws.
See, that would be cool if they had them interact like the those weapons rack, right? Yes. Where you put Darth Vader, you put that Stormtrooper, and you see it actually happen. That'd be kind of dope.
Oh, it'd be so good, right?
Yeah, that'd be insane. And they could do it. It's just, do they have the time and effort to make that happen? Because that's not a hard thing for them to do at this point. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have a Darth Vader common. I might.
Oh, you don't have the complete set?
I don't think so. My kid's got the Ultra. He landed on the drop.
No way. Good mint?
I think so, yeah. And I told him not to sell it. He probably should have sold it, but
at that point, yeah.
Yeah. It'll go up eventually.
Yeah. Hopefully. That's one of my grails that I want is a sub ultra rare. I've been looking for it. There's a 77 on in the market right now that's like 11,000 or 9,000. I was like, that's not a bad price for that.
For 9K?
For 77? For 77.
Yeah.
And it's one of the lowest ones.
Because we saw it originally go to what? How much was it? 3K?
Yeah, probably.
Just a regular Darth Vader was 3K.
Yeah.
Not a good mint. So you figure even
I forget.
twice the if the sub 100s were going for twice the normal price, I mean $6,000-7,000 wouldn't be a bad price.
It should be more than twice though for a grail piece like that. Plus you're getting number 77, which is tied to 1977.
Right. Or if
like I said, it's a good price. Like,
or if you had 66, like order 66.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good number.
Yeah. That as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I just figured we had to bring that up.
No, yeah, good call on that. I had no idea. So another thing I have to do more research on. Jeez.
And we got to get some more Earth2 essence, more Omi.
Omi's starting to go up. Did you see? Do you know why?
Which one went up?
Omi.
Didn't see the price. What's it at?
I think it went up like, I don't know, 5 or 7% or whatever, and it's like 14 for the week or something. But did you hear about Coinbase?
I heard, they updated the info, huh?
Well, no, on Coinbase, they're doing something where it involves Omi in their redesigning of some sort.
Really?
Yeah, for Coinbase. Like they're redesigning some facet of their market, and somehow Omi is tied to it for some reason. I don't know why yet. I don't think anybody really knows, but it was mentioned. Yeah, it was mentioned in an article. Huh. And I think that's what's going on. There's a lot of speculation.
Dude, we get a Coinbase listing. I mean, we can already buy it on Coinbase Wallet, but just on Coinbase would be phenomenal.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we just need the volume. We need a little positive news. We need some, some momentum to get us out of this doom and gloom thinking. That
it's with every project right now too. Right? Like, you should hear the guys in Eon Rift and some of these other projects. They're all just like, it's the end of the world. This is a scam token. They say it on like every platform. Because people are just upset about the bear market. They've been in it for so long.
Right. And that's not going to get new people to come in. It just isn't. The first thing they look up is, 9 tweets about, or, posts about negativity. It's just not going to happen. So, we as a community need to turn that round as well, and take responsibility for our bags, basically.
Yep. And that takes engagement, right? Engagement.
Wes, I'm looking at you, Wes. I know you're not wrong when you're saying those things, but you got to think about it a little bit, because new people will come in and see comments and not understand, where you're coming from with that. And I don't know,
Yeah.
I try to be, I try to be as positive as I can, even though I'm not 100% on something, maybe I just don't say it because it's not necessary, right?
Yeah.
It's just not necessary. So,
yeah. And we'll see. I saw he posted like something like Debbie not till 2026 or something.
It's funny,
like,
man.
And then I was thinking he might be right actually, but
no, what he says, he's definitely got, merit behind it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you just never, you don't know when any of these announcements are coming,
No, yeah,
you just want to be in the project before they do.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that Debbie thing? Apparently, Debbie's possibly not going to be coming out for another 6 months or something, or
that's
something
what I heard.
That. Yeah, so I think a lot of people position their bags in a way where they put kind of heavy on Debbie, thinking that's next to roll with an announcement, and now,
not me.
Not so soon. No, I think you could catch the wave down a little bit.
I'm still waiting for that 16-cent buy price, right?
Right. And what about Definity?
I am in Definity. My bag is looking rather nice right now.
Yeah, it's been kind of fluctuating. Where is it? Is it more down?
I
or more
think it
up right
hit
now?
0.4,
Mhm.
0.04 today, or close to it. It does fluctuate up and down, but it's looking better than it's looked in a while.
Is the trend up or trend kind of bouncing
So
down?
now it's saying down 2%, but my bag is looking
Anybody
really
in the chat excited about any coins or anything they want to talk about? Before we go?
Definity's at 0.0388.
0.03. Okay. And I think it
Almost
got down to 17 at the low. Or no?
0.017.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah.
Okay.
Bumper got hammered.
Well, dude, I told my friend, I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on, but they're talking about bankruptcy. And he's like, oh, crap, I'm getting out. Right.
Wait, are they talking about that bankruptcy?
No, that was about a month
Oh,
ago.
before?
Yeah,
Right.
it was on Randy's stream, and
So-
Randy looked it up. He's all, yeah, it was bankruptcy, but apparently it was a dead company attached, so they
Yeah.
were just like getting rid of the dead weight, basically.
And I'm
But-
sitting in Kalahari listening to Randy. I'm sitting at the bar by myself because I'm done swimming. Yeah, Croner says Bumper looking bad. Oh, yeah, it does. So I'm not in Bumper, but I'm like, man, I should throw $500 in Bumper right now.
Yeah.
Because the price just 10x collapsed, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'll buy a moon bag. Why not?
Sure.
And so I did. And then it just divided in half again. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now it's up 65% today after the other 100% drop yesterday or something.
Now, can you even do the bumping yet? I
don't
don't
even
understand
know.
that.
I don't think so.
Can you bump something?
I don't think so. I think it's the it's the technology's there. Maybe
Okay.
they just don't have a lot of customers that are using it. Oh, did Definity just jump? Tell me it did. Please. Definity's at 0.04. Okay.
Right, because we're pumping the market, dude.
We must be pumping those bags. Okay.
With major influencers, right?
So, yeah. So, but funny, like you were saying, bump. Everyone thought it would died, and I'm like sitting at the bar, and I'm like, I was talking with Wes in the chat, and I'm like, Wes, should I buy? Should I buy? Because he's like, it would be an incredible buy price because it's either going to zero at that point or it's going.
It'll be adopted. Yeah.
1000x. You know, the only real question with bump is can they survive before the pump?
Yeah.
That's the only question.
I don't like them not returning Randy's messages. You know, well, I don't get that.
Well, I mean, just like me and a lot of crypto companies aren't too fast at messaging these days.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I mean? Like people are looking, they're real careful with their words right now. I think they're analyzing everything that they're saying, you know.
Yeah, true.
We still haven't got anything from Trump's administration yet about what's going on, you know. So I think a lot of people are waiting for that
with regulations and stuff.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like I'm glad almost that they're taking their time a little bit because it's important, you know.
100% it's important.
You know, that needs to be right. That needs to be, you know, not, oh, well, we'll change this later, or, you know, oh, that wasn't quite what we wanted, you know. I think they're taking their time, which is good, you know. I keep hearing about this bull run being, you know, a super cycle, and it might make sense just because of all the important things that are coming to crypto within this presidency, right?
Right.
I mean,
yeah, we're expecting just this short pump, right?
Right.
And then it could just keep pumping. We don't know.
Right. And the sentiment isn't there. You know it, I know it, right? You're not hearing everybody, you know, raising the roof, but you know, Bitcoin's almost at all-time high again, almost, you know, it's kind of close. So you know, maybe that's just a prolonged, you know, arc up. and and it's a slow build, which is kind of exciting because the slow build might be to something freaking huge, right?
Yeah.
200, I've heard that tossed around to 300, Bitcoin.
Yeah, we need Bitcoin to jump over its all-time high, and then it's from there. It's probably gonna go to 125, I think.
And that's the top
and beyond. I think that 125 will just be the
plateau to get to.
Yeah. I think we could be looking at 200. I think it'll hit 200.
Well,
get close. Probably close
with as much emphasis that's being put on this industry and the heavy hitters that are coming in and the road being laid down for it, it's going to be a lot different than what we're used to. I believe that 100%. There's too much going on with it not to be affected majorly. Right?
Yeah, I was really hoping my Cardano would have moved sooner. But it's ranging around 80 cents now. But like I was hoping to get to sell my Cardano, a part of it that I just bought recently, to roll over into like Definity or some other token, OMI, maybe Essence, maybe, so that I can make substantial gains from that too, because I still have my Cardano stack I want to hold, but I also have a pile that if it goes up even like $1.50, I'll flip just to roll it into something else.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting because we have several projects that narratives kind of have to coincide with them doing well. In the Metaverse, gaming kind of sector, and NFTs and Metaverse sector, and things like that. So XRP, financial sector, BOM, financial, DeFi. So, it ain't all going to hit at once. I think they'll move kind of together, but for narratives to hit hard, it's going to be like, okay, boom. Okay.
And if guys 10x into something they believe in, they should absolutely take profits and roll into something else you believe in that hasn't taken off yet.
Right.
Don't do I'm going to sell what I have that hasn't moved and roll it into something that already moved.
Right. 100%.
You're rolling in the wrong direction. You're rolling downhill. You're losing money when you're doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, especially when you have conviction, when fundamentals haven't changed, like Rain always says, if fundamentals haven't changed, if the project's getting stronger, but the narrative's getting weaker, okay, it's time to look at it, but be critical about what you're investing in. And if it's still a rock solid project and it's just a narrative thing, narratives will come. If it's a solid industry, it's a solid foundation, they'll come. I don't have any doubt. Like with OMI, and VeVe, I have no doubt that NFTs will be a thing again. I don't know when.
I mean, the Trump administration's declaring it already. They want to be the crypto capital, right? They want to be like the forefront. So to do that, you have to put the infrastructure in place for that.
Yeah,
and
Trump
then
has
the
NFTs.
infrastructure will be there. Yeah, you have to have NFTs, right? Everything has to become like in an NFT, contracts and everything. So
yeah, exactly.
So we're just in the beginnings, and we're here. We're early, but you have to be here early because you'll never catch that quick pump because it comes so fast.
No, you want to be smart money.
We saw with, just like with Definity, all of a sudden it's sitting at 2.5 the whole time, and all of a sudden it's now at 40.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have caught that, because the volatility. It's tough to catch certain price ranges, and it's just better to be there before the pump.
Which is hard. It again, Rain says running into a burning building, right? It goes against everything you think about. But fundamentally, do you want to buy something when it's on sale, or do you want to buy it when, it's expensive?
Well, it's like those Eon Rift guys. Those were Last week, those were $15. They're $30 now.
Mm-hmm.
The floor's $30, and there was guys that were complaining about the floor. Oh, it's $15. Well, if it's a project that you care about and you're in for the long haul, what does it matter what the floor prices is?
Yeah, unless you need to sell for something. Like if you're over
you should be like,
leveraged,
yeah,
you have some crisis. I could see, yeah, that sucks. Life does happen. But if you don't need to sell, who put on blinders? Don't look at the price if it's stressing you out, right?
yeah, yeah. And a lot of guys just need to learn the dollar cost average. There's several NFTs I bought in VeVe for a lot of money, and all I had to do was buy the extreme dip. I bought a couple of them at that price, and it like divided the price I initially bought in half, then it divided it again, and divided it again until you get down to the DCA that you want. Yeah, you do have to spend more money, but you it's going to help you in the long run.
Right. Oh, exciting. A little exciting for me anyway. I got into the top 500 wallets for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first time ever. I've been kind of on the fringe below about 30 or 40, it seemed out, but I guess somebody's been selling. So
we'll put that. You just got thrown in there because someone was selling?
I don't know. I mean, I did buy some stormtroopers and I bought, some comics and some stuff like that. But yeah, I think people are selling and it pushed me up. I'm like 496 or something. Okay. But I saw my name in there. I was like, hell yeah.
You're in there. You're like, yes.
Yeah, I made it. I was like,
I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm at number 5. No, I'm kidding. no, I'm at like I don't even know, 180, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I've been sitting at like that number forever. Because I'm just ranging. I think I've been just buying like 10 NFTs a week or something on VeVe.
Really?
I haven't really been moving or fluctuating hardly at all.
So with a goal in mind to be up there in ranks?
No, I just buy and buy and
for investment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah.
So let's see. I want to see where you're at because pull out your phone for
I got VeVe already pulled up.
Okay, so for your collectibles, how many collectibles do you have?
I have hold on, my collection. I have 1,127.
Wow, nice. I have 907.
Okay.
And comics?
I have 2,125.
Jesus. Damn. Hammer, don't hurt them.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I have 864.
There you go. That's that. I went hard after comics first.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't buying like completely $1 comics. I was buying,
stuff you
comics
like.
that I liked. But I just bought the whole way down. Like I have one comic that I have like 350 of, I think.
Mm-hmm. No shit.
And what? Yeah, just one. Yeah, one comic. Wow. Yeah.
That's insane.
Just 350 of that one alone.
Are you going to say what comic?
It's not anything special. It's just a Silver Age comic. It was the first Silver Age comic we got. I think it was Tales of Suspense 77, I think it was.
Who's on the cover?
Iron Man with I actually own the physical too. But
nice.
Yeah, I forget what setting. Let's see.
Oh yeah. And what you're at what level?
I don't even know. Let's see.
Yeah. We're comparing.
I'm at level 76.
See, I'm at 84.
Yeah. Well, you probably. Well, how much is your daily MCP points?
4,165.
There you go. So I only have 3,900 almost. I think that has something to do with your MCP. That's ranging you up faster.
Well, what's your
probably started earlier too.
That's what I'm curious about. What's your start date?
My start date, it was in May, I think. Yeah, May the 5th. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Okay,
so we should have celebrated. Oh, dang it.
Your VeVe birthday? Yeah.
Yeah, let me screenshot
You
this.
should put down your calendar so you don't miss it again.
Yeah. How did I not know Cinco de Mayo?
That's
So I got
random.
married on the 3rd. And did I ever tell you the funny story about that?
Go for it.
I went to Mexico on my honeymoon, because we got married on May 3rd. And I thought, we're going to go to Mexico and party our butts off because it's going to be Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
So we went down to Puerto Vallarta and we were like in bars and we're like, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Go. And we get there. We find out that there's nobody at the bar.
Wait, you're choppy.
Oh, you froze too. So we get to the bar and no one's there. I'm like, where is everyone? And they're like, it's Cinco de Mayo. It's a holy day. I'm like, what do you mean holy day?
They don't party?
I'm like, you don't party for Cinco de Mayo? They're like, no, that's American thing. And I'm like, what?
You can't be the only one, though. You can't be the only American, right?
Dude, I was so upset. Oh my gosh.
Wow. So did you sell and just get into comics?
I only have comics now. He probably did. Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
I love the comics on VeVe. They're incredible.
Right. So I'm April.
Randy was talking about earlier about the comic, the Godzilla vs. Marvel. I did buy that one. I didn't realize it was just commons, but I want to read that.
Oh, was that special one Randy was talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I never got that.
Yeah, I mean it's Godzilla. I just thought it was first Godzilla on the app, and that's why I did it.
You know what I bet you it is, dude? Is why our points are off with the levels too? Is because I have a lot of subs, right? I collect freaking subs, so most of my collectibles are getting bonus points, right?
Oh, because you get the bonus points for it.
Because I'm not a stacker. I'm a straight sub 100 collector. I have a lot. I think I'm in the top 100 or something for subs, maybe 200, somewhere around there. So that's probably what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta post this real quick. It was Cinco de Mayo. How you spell de Mayo? D-E?
D-E.
De Mayo. Okay, here we go. Not that anyone's gonna see it. Yeah, it's just fun, right?
Yep.
4 years. Let's go.
Anybody in the chat want to say what level they are? Post it. I want to see. Curious to see where kind of people will watch are.
I'm so far from freaking 100.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could have got there, but I didn't want to get stuck and not be diversified.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we both came in Earth2 first.
Yeah.
And Earth2 and VeVe was kind of like my only thing. And then I was like, you know what? I got to start getting into other projects, other cryptos, because those projects might not take off the way you want them to.
See, I didn't think like that. I was balls deep.
Spectrum VeVe level. Yep.
Yeah, VeVe level.
We already know you're a boss in Earth2.
Yeah, there should be levels for Earth2, no? I know there's a leaderboard, but
yeah, that would be cool.
So, something to showcase where you're at. Yeah,
Spectrum would already be there though.
Oh yeah, freaking killer.
I'm like a dormant account on E2, but on VeVe. That's funny.
Oh,
level 13.
That's cute.
That's cute. Yeah. That's little. No, you're right.
But
he's a total boss in Earth2. I'm in second in Japan. Yeah, second. Who's got you beat in Japan?
Second? Naruto. How can you tell first or second in Japan?
Yeah, explain.
Right?
Naruto is first. So there's got to be a leaderboard for countries. There has to be.
Naruto.
I got to become the leader. It's going to be Venezuela is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was going to be easy, but
Yeah.
I want to get for Mount Roraima. I want to like buy like I don't know a bunch of T2s or T3s or something.
I think I'm number one in Greenland.
Yeah, you're owning Greenland like a champ. You're gonna help Trump secure that 51st state.
Wait till he announces that. It's gonna blow up. I'm just waiting.
And I love how we were doing the mining data and it was like nothing. That's so funny. This is why I changed my flag to Japan. You deserve that.
Yeah, well earned. You get a bonus samurai sword.
Wait, so did you buy that 750 in did you buy the 750 in Japan? Did they drop that new area in Japan? Let's look. And let's do a giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Good call, Spectrum. Way to bring it back. Way to bring it back.
Keeping us on track. No, there's no Japan.
Look, yeah, but go to tier 3 voting though.
Tier 3 voting. Okay.
Oh, Illinois is coming up.
Illinois.
I always say noise. Illinois, yeah. Because it's noisy.
Tonga. I bet you Tonga's dope. I gotta buy some in Tonga soon. I love Tonga.
Tonga?
Yeah.
Tonga's coming up quick too.
Yeah.
1 day away. So what is Tonga?
It's like Samoa.
New Zealand too? Or is that Region Zealand? What is that?
Region Zealand. Where do you see that?
Oh wait, okay, no. So okay, my Japan is in it's probably like a week away.
Oh, there's a countdown for it.
Yeah.
19 hours. Wait.
For which one?
Yeah, for Japan.
Oh, I didn't see that.
For if you scroll down a little bit for territory voting, T3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what all this shit means though.
He said he just bought a 750.
Huh?
He said he just bought a 750. It must have been just in one of his normal areas then. Did you see it in the little I hate waiting for these things to like these meter bars to fill so it goes to the next thing.
No, if you click the 3 for voting and then scroll down, it's the first row.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right. Weird. 18,000 votes. And I guarantee that's all Spectrum, right?
Everybody that's watching now, please hit the like. We'd appreciate it. Helps the algorithm, helps us out. We need to get way more subscribers than we have already. So everybody, I appreciate it.
And we always forget to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he bought Toshima Village. Toshima. Tokyo. Prefecture. Japan. Mod Island. Nice. Okay, what are we going to do for the giveaway?
I doubt Tammy's still in here. I haven't
Tammy,
heard.
are you still here?
She'd have to be a trooper if she's still in here. As cool as she popped in, though.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't tag me in the photo. I was right next to her in the photo. Tagging everybody, Mrs. B. I was like, what the heck?
I looked in that photo and I did not see you there.
You were literally right next to Tammy.
Were you wearing a hat?
Yeah, this exact hat right here.
Yeah. I didn't see that exact image.
I'm all acting all cool. Everybody's all smiling. I'm like,
how did I not see that?
Yeah, literally right there.
Did we wait too long? Who wants free land in Earth2?
Yeah, let's see if anybody wants free land that doesn't have land already.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what
Spectrum, are you on the island yet?
Yeah, he's on it. You got him.
Remember? Okay, I already got him.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. When he
let me check to see. I don't think Jamie ever grabbed hers. Let me see. The other guys did. Kroner and E2 Insight. Let's see. Omi Island. Hold on.
People that haven't got the land already, we'll try to spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, because we want new peeps on the island. We'll do giveaways for other areas at some point.
Yeah.
All right.
If you guys watched the first part of this video, you saw, this is a mega freaking metaverse here. Huge. Just beautiful.
So much land available. Yeah. All right. I'm pulling up the island. And okay, I think Jamie actually joined. Let's see. Oh, she just went with a regular name. User 733B9C607AE4851.
What the heck?
She's like a droid. Okay, let me see if I can share screen. Let me get rid of YouTube here. All right.
Anybody on X, speak up.
Yeah.
You guys interested in any land? Bill's being super giving.
Have we even got anyone to comment from X yet? I feel like, is it even connecting to X? It's got to be, right?
No, it's X. We should be able to see them comment too, because I've seen it before.
I see everyone that's commented, and I've seen it before too.
Yeah.
Everyone that's commented on this show today is all from YouTube.
Yeah. Anybody watching on X, just text something to see, we want to see if you're
someone
alive.
do a test. We need a test. Okay, present. Share screen. We're going to go to Earth2. Share. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, there's my password. Okay.
Cut. Sorry, you're leaked. Account drained.
Right. It's all gone. Yeah, it's beauteous. My little pixelation there. Yeah, we might have to check our links. I don't know. Nobody's commenting from X that I see.
Let me see here. Okay, we have 7 people watching from YouTube right now, and we have 58 people watching. So they're watching from X. They have to be.
It's amazing.
Anybody from X, if you're alive, please write something in the chat. We'd appreciate it. What the hell's going on?
Hold on. My X is linked though, so I probably can't do it, right?
Oh, see it from well. Look on mine. Go to my profile and see.
Okay. And did all those skins sell out? Did anyone check?
Oh, it's got it. I mean, there was like 10 a freaking hour ago. Let me see. I'll look.
All right. So you're seeing from your profile. Okay.
No, they're still available. There's 3 left.
Okay. So when I just logged into X,
from
your profile, I'm showing 14 people on here.
Watching from my feed. Let me look at yours.
When I'm looking on our thing, it says 63. Interesting. I don't know. I guess we just won't do a giveaway today. Nobody wants free stuff.
Oh, you're bringing in the numbers. Jeez. Look at you. 39.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
so that was just 13 from yours.
Yeah. So your feed is 40 now. Somebody just came in there. So talk to your people, man. Get them to chat.
Where are my people? People, where are you? People. Yeah, I do have 40. That's crazy how I can see that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well.
They're there. They're just not vocal.
Yeah. So anyone want to message chat? Anyone interested in free land in Earth 2, hit us up. If not, that's okay. We'll do it on the next show.
Yeah, for sure. No pressure.
What were we going to do, though, before that? I was talking about looking up something.
We were talking about Japan. We were talking about...
What was it? Was it something to do with Omi Island? Oh, I wanted to check to see if Jamie actually did, and she did. So that's exciting. I think I've signed up like 10 people this week.
Did you?
Or this last couple weeks.
Are they using your referral code?
I don't know. They should be. That's a great no, because I've been gifting them. So no. I haven't given my referral code to them, but I do need to do that.
Okay.
So like we
Yeah.
signed up
Make sure.
Crypto Cosmo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie.
Did
Sanjay
Sanjay
was a
come in?
little while ago, right?
You were
But
talking to Sanjay.
and
Maybe
like Ben from Korea, we've had like a ton of
yeah.
people sign up just on Omi Island, but also in Earth2 in general. So
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely let them know about your referral code. Both of ours are in the notes, but I mean, you're giving away the land, so you should definitely get them on your referral code. You know.
Yeah, we got to start posting that, right?
Huh?
So we got to start posting our referral codes.
Oh, it's down in our notes every time.
You already put both of ours on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
I think there's only one show or two where I missed it, but I try to plug it in there every time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is Omi Island for everyone that wants to see. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Span out a
the
little
land
bit.
is running out quick. We actually,
Yeah.
I've almost filled up the MCP slums,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of exciting.
What'd you call it?
The MCP slums. You know, we're slumming it with MCP points.
What did you have a Futter's corner or something?
I do need to have a Futter's corner. I don't have one, but no.
Put them off to the side.
That would be I got a VeVe village going on.
Right. How much of a
VeVe
killer
village
is
here? We got Omi City over here.
How much of a killer is Wes?
In Earth2?
Yeah, in Earth2. I know he's a heavy hitter. Obviously, he's a Master Collector 100 in VeVe, but I was surprised that he was in Earth2 because I didn't know.
You just got to find his profile on. I think he's on. Yeah, if you guys go to Omi Island, Wes is on there. I don't remember which plot though, but
is it
anyone who wants to see his profile? And I don't know if it's actually under Wes, but I think it is. Might be. I forget.
Yeah.
I think
he's in the
I
chat.
either gave him a plot or he just bought a plot. So I haven't seen Wes in the chat. Have you?
No, not today.
Yeah,
I miss him.
Yeah, he was yesterday, I think, or last week.
Yeah, I remember.
We did it like what, 3-4 days ago?
Yeah, when you gave me that land in the beginning, I was like, oh crap! So I grabbed a couple more plots just because I don't want to be less than over here. Some status, right?
I see you.
I grabbed a couple over by the water, so I get a nice little view.
That was smart. Smart. And then when Spectrum showed us the island, I was like, man, that city center's it's like on a big cliff face compared to the rest of the island. I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's set up nice. If you ever get attacked, you're gonna see them coming.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do a hordes competition there in that giant area.
Oh,
so yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of hordes there. I think a lot of hordes battles.
Yeah, we gotta figure out this teleportation thing too, because I had some ideas, but I'm not sure if they even make sense. So yeah, I gotta deep dive into that a little bit more.
On which one? On
the teleportation. So I was thinking of getting because you don't need a big land. A teleporter can fit on one tile, right?
Probably.
So if you're just setting those up, in key locations where people want to jump to and go and explore whatever, you're getting fees for them using that. So you're going to want to stick out, you're going to want to stick out in your name, right? In your ELP, for people using it. So
EPL, yes.
EPL, sorry. So I was trying to think of a catchy little thing where people immediately, see it and, okay, that's over by Germany or that's, Japan or whatever. So I was trying to come up with something, but I'm just not familiar with the mechanics enough to go ahead and start purchasing,
Yeah. Yeah. And the landmass too, I think is going to be big. I think people are going to they're going to be drawn to bigger plots.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
um,
frozen land.
specifically in Greenland, I think is just going to be that what
Big,
they're drawn to.
huge. It's gonna be huge.
Gonna be huge.
You're gonna
Lost
win like
a
you've
lot of
never won
frosty
before.
land.
The biggest prizes.
Yeah, I mean it's all going to be for what you're offering. But the great
Uh,
thing about this show is you could tell people what you're going to be offering.
yeah, yeah, right. A little promotion.
Yeah,
A little promotion never hurts.
right. Just give the people what they want.
Exactly.
E2 Insight. What do you mean you're a dormant account on? What did he say? I'm like a dormant account on E2, but on VeVe. So does he mean he's a dormant account on VeVe?
Yeah, like he only has one or two collectibles, and
Yeah.
he'd be getting raided basically if VeVe could raid.
Oh, yeah. He's getting rated for sure.
Yeah, his little lenticular's getting fucking taken.
That's amazing. All right. Well, we're getting close to that time. You want to call it?
Yeah, unless anybody's got something to say.
Exactly. Oh yeah, good idea, Spectrum.
Huh.
Hunts stay free prizes.
Oh,
That is a good idea.
there you go.
Ooh, I like that. And then you could post them on the properties. That's so smart. Egg hunt here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Egg Nation.
Yeah,
Something.
that'd be cool. So, hunt and stay free prizes. Yeah, you could just like go to town at $5 a pop.
Yeah.
And
So
the beauty is you just link them to whatever property you want. And then as soon as you get the idea, you could just post it to whatever property. But then later, when you have the right property, then you just delete it and then switch the name to that other property.
just real quick.
Yeah, real quick before someone else types it in. Yeah.
So you're just securing basically the good names first.
Yes, you're securing them.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is you can't secure like, well, you can, but you'll get it stripped from you. Like I did Ghostbusters, not thinking, but I'm like, man, if Ghostbusters ever wanted to come into the game, they're getting their name. There's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting, right? Like Starbucks or Nike or something like that, right?
Yeah, so it's like almost like you're wasting your money. So I switched mine, I think, to my just my B Gardner, I think is what it is. But I was like, that makes more sense. That's what everyone knows me as everywhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's going to be searchable. Like in the search bar, you could type that in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that when people search in a region, EPL have priority. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah, because I mean, it makes sense, right? There,
we should do a Bill and Zombies EPL.
Yeah, nobody snag that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Bill and Zombies egg
hunt.
hunt.
On our land. We own land.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We could host egg hunts on our land.
Yeah, and that's a 250 plot, so it's a good. Okay.
Oh, on the one we got for free.
Yeah, yeah. I'll snag it up right now.
Yeah, post it up. Show.
I've never done it before.
So Spectrum, we want you to come on the show so you can show us our property that we want for free. At some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah. When you get the time, because we got a free property from Shane and we want to see it. But he didn't just say, "Hey, we love you guys. Here's the."
No, it was random.
We won it through what? What did we win it through?
We won it through liking, sharing, and commenting, and I just do that naturally with our channel, to support and stuff. And
he said I can take a pic too, but sure, yeah, just take a pic and send it to us. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah. That sounds good.
That means we got to give him the EPL, or not the EPL. The what's the latitude, longitude? Yeah.
All right, let me look.
So he has it for whenever he does it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like 12:30 my time.
You zonked. Sorry.
No, I'm doing all right. I just
Are-
was thinking about tomorrow. I'm like, it's supposed to be like 80s tomorrow. It's gonna be brutal.
Oh, dude, it was like in 86, 87 2 days ago, and then today, friggin' hail, sleet, rain.
Really?
Yeah, cold. But I wore
I went
shorts.
through a hailstorm the other day
Uh-huh.
out of nowhere, and I thought it was just gonna destroy my car. I had to get under a bridge.
No way. Were
Yeah.
they big?
They were gigantic. They were like the size of quarters almost.
I've heard that's popping up more and more. Have
Yeah.
you?
I've never gone through a hailstorm like that. And I'm in Ohio, but
Uh-huh.
I have a newer car, a pretty new car, and like I didn't want it to dent it. I'm like, holy crap, like this is really coming down. It was
Right.
bad. Yeah. Did you popping it up?
Oh, the property has to be T1.
Oh, for him to see it?
No, for the EPL.
Well, that's fine. We'll upgrade it.
Yeah, we'll have to upgrade it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll get to that.
He says tons of resources. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it did have a good list, but we didn't see what
Oh,
good they
yeah.
were because didn't they say unknown or didn't they not?
Here, let me share.
Tell me you put a hollow building on it. Did you do that? You didn't do that yet?
Yeah. I'm working. Let's see.
All right, just transfer it over here, and I'll take care of. Oh,
At this stage, here we go.
oh, dang! Look at that,
A lot of unknown, but that's promising, right?
dude! Look at that.
Yeah. Shane's giving out some
Inspector
gems.
says he failed my classes already. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I need to go to summer
Inspector, you know how
school.
many times I've loaded up a property and like a week will go by and I realized I did every single thing but put in a hollow building. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a noob. Yeah. So this is just a T2?
Yeah. I'll have to upgrade it.
Well, what's it cost to upgrade?
I don't know. I've never upgraded before.
Just click the button just to see. It'll show you the price.
Where's upgrade?
Yeah.
Oh, it's stake. I'm staking it. So I can't upgrade it right now.
Of course.
Of course. It's only for 10 days, so
isn't it?
I think I'm on my 7th day or something. So
okay. So
yeah.
We'll look at that when we get the chance. It can't be too much heat development class.
No.
That's so funny. All right, we got to end it. And
Okay.
should we give it 2 more minutes? No, who cares? Right?
Yeah. Make it 2 hours.
Make it 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, we had 64 people in here, and that's pretty good. So a lot of the people were coming from X, but we still didn't see any. Did we do a test? Can I do a test and it'll automatically pop up?
What do you mean a test?
Let's see if I can. Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey. Okay, I just typed in hey, and I don't see it.
Oh, really? In my feed or your feed?
In my feed.
Do my feed.
Okay. Yeah, because maybe it just doesn't come up for my feed. Okay.
Yeah, if you're doing it, maybe it's like, hey, dude, what are you doing?
I want to talk to myself, right? Okay.
Yeah, because up in the corner, it says we're streaming to all 3 right now. And you see it.
Here we go. Hey. Okay. Nothing.
That's weird.
So maybe we're not seeing people's something's going on where we're not seeing people's messaging. Because I thought it was weird that we saw everything from YouTube.
Yeah. That's weird. I'll have to look in. Maybe it's some weird settings thing in StreamYard,
But before we were seeing them.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the giant X on there.
Yeah. People are like, I want to win. What are they talking about?
Yeah. Why aren't they saying anything?
God.
Spectrum says, I sent it on X. What'd you send on X?
Oh, he chatted in X and we're not getting it.
Or the picture.
Oh, is
Sent
that what
the
he's talking about?
picture. Oh, amazing.
You bring it up?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Yep. Okay. Thanks, Spectrum. I don't think we're going to do it that fast.
Yeah, Spectrum's a killer. Okay.
Notifications. Here we go. Right? Oh, yeah. Look at that beauty.
Yeah.
Look at that tree
Lots
line.
of trees. Yeah. Rolling hills. See how we did it? Do you see the other plots? I'd imagine those are all giveaway winners.
And I like how he did in between in case somebody wanted to buy like more plots around it.
Mm-hmm. Extend it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I thought about buying a plot there.
So cool. I mean, how much is this property worth? Like, what is it?
Yeah, you should be able to just look it right up, right?
Yeah, so T2, $105. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, just dropped $105 on us.
Yeah, $105.
That's a pretty
Thanks,
decent
Shane.
giveaway.
We appreciate it, Shane. Like, for real.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we thought we'd share that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to figure out what's going on with our X accountants and why they're not pulling through. But thanks, Spectrum. We appreciate you. Yeah, exactly. It is a tax write-off, 100%, in some weird way.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Catch you guys later.
See ya.
Peace.